I was contemplating moving to Brazil, but I decided that I'm going to start a podcast. Whatever it is that makes you feel amazing, do that. When you work with the universe works with you. Good vibes, yeah, we brought 'em. Monday, welcome back to a new week, a new vlog, and a new view, scenery, situation. Upon watching last week's vlog, I realised that I basically vlogged in the same position for the entire hour and 7 minutes that I was vlogging last week. So I said we'd take it outside, we'd start the weekly vlog outdoors, and that's what I'm doing. Honestly, today is my weekend because I have worked so much all weekend. It's not even, so I'm trying not to get knocked down whilst also vlogging in public, whilst also trying to be socially distant and like walking up my main road where I'm from with a camera on my face. So you better appreciate the grind. But I've decided quarantine just made me absolutely not give a fuck anymore, so that's great. I'm currently walking to the shop to get Monster because I don't know how I let it happen, but I've none in my house. You all know, to start the morning off right, we need some Monster. I've already drank like a litre of water, and I could go to Spar, which I'm outside now, which is like a 2-minute walk away from my house, but Spar charges like nearly €3 for 1 can of Monster. And you all know I like a bargain and I like getting Monster for better value. So I'm going on a bit of a longer walk, which is kind of fun, kind of fresh. My mom's birthday yesterday. As you all know, you all saw her birthday present haul in my vlog. She loved her presents. The cake, oh my god, I actually have to show you photos of the cake I got. I'll put it here. It was the most stunning thing. If you're from my hometown of Tralee, get Cakes by Isabel. It was stunning. Yeah, yesterday I had cake, I had Chinese food, and now I feel like I'm retaining all the water in the world. Do you know when you wake up and you just feel swollen? Like, that's my vibe. Let's get into this vlog. Also, I kind of want to start a podcast, so more on that later. That's more what I'm talking about. 2 for €4, but it's across. I might try the rain. Even though I don't know, do I like it? Might just stick to like what, you know? Also I feel like I need this because my face is so swollen. Say I'm the biggest hypocrite known to man. So remember how I said I came up here for, you know, Monster that was 2 for €4? I didn't get any Monster. It's actually starting to rain. And I got 3 drinks that came to €7. Moral of the story is I'm actually a marketer's dream. So I'll do a drinks haul when I get home. It's actually starting to rain now, like fuck. I don't know, did I mention this to you? Sorry, there's actually trucks driving past me. But my face is so swollen this morning. And I'm putting that down to I had Chinese food for the first time last night in, I'd say about 6 months. Like since Christmas. So that probably wasn't good. The MSG said puffy. Okay, so I'm home from the shop. This tastes absolutely disgusting. Like, I had 2 sips, and if this is like, this is supposed to taste like the Caribbean. The Caribbean is supposed to be beautiful, and like the way this tastes, I would never want to go to the Caribbean. It's still full and I'm not drinking it. So I actually ended up getting Monster and Spar in the end, and it was €2.80, and it hurts me inside. But I'm actually going to walk to town later and just buy like a crate of them. The more the better. Also, I think my swelling in my face has gone down a bit from the walk. Then I bought this, circling back to the swelling on my face. So this is Vitit Detox. So it literally says, Vitit is here to take out the trash like a wrestler throwing toxins over the top rope. It's time to enjoy a delicious low-calorie blend of mandarin juice, water, vitamins and green tea. So I'm actually going to start drinking that now and hopefully feel, not like my face feels so swollen. And then I got this because I thought it sounded fun and fresh and I wanted to try it. So it's the Vitit Sparkling, because I've never saw Vitit Sparkling, so I'll put this in the fridge for later. And it's my mango pineapple. So I'm assuming like that's kind of what I imagined this to taste like. So I actually spent like way more money than intended. But I'm gonna drink this now and I'm gonna do a workout. And also on my walk, lads, going for walks is great. It just gets the brain going. But I decided that I'm gonna start a podcast, and I'm actually gonna start it like ASAP Rockly, like no playing around, no joking, no being like, will I, won't I, I just had a thought over the weekend, and like when I was asked to go on the podcast, like I love podcasts, I love listening to them. I'll link my favorite ones in the description, but I love listening to them, and I feel it's really easy for a lot of people who are going to work, and like I love listening to them when I'm like cleaning my room, getting my bits together, doing my skincare, like anything. I love podcasts. Like you can listen to it while you're driving, you know, it's not like a YouTube video that you have to watch. I was like, I want to start a podcast. And then when I was on it, I enjoyed it so much. And I was like, I'd love to do this. I was like, this kind of sounds fun. So then my mind spiraled to, okay, but like if you have a podcast, like what are you going to name it? Oh, so good. So I was like, if you have a podcast, like what are you going to name it? Like what's the story there? And then I was like, like I don't want to self-name it because that's very narcissistic, you know. Rebecca Shore podcast, like I know James Smith can do it, but like he's well developed. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to call it the Rebecca Shore podcast. So then I was like, I want it to be like catchy, and then I was thinking of like other podcast names, and then I thought of it and it just came to me as I was walking. I'm going to call it Love That For Me. Do you get it? Because I always say I love that for me, and I think that's broad. I can talk about anything. Like love that for me is just like, you know, love that for me. Love that for me. Take from it what you will. It's open to interpretation, and I'll be able to talk about anything I want. So that's exciting. So I'm starting a podcast. I hope to, well, obviously I have to get the mic first, because obviously if you have a podcast, I feel like the audio has to be crystal clear. Like you can't just have subpar audio. Like that is not, it's not a vibe with a podcast. It's like me, if this was blurry, like no. And then I need to work out, and then that's kind of my plan for today. I'm taking today as a Sunday really, because all day Saturday I was doing the podcast. Again, podcast, take a shot every time I say podcast. And I was editing then, and I was editing all morning. Like I got up at 7 AM yesterday morning to edit, because my Sunday vlog wasn't finished, and like I was not missing a Sunday upload. No thank you. A lot of my energy was used. So today is more of a chill vibe. Now I do have a bit of a headache. I do. And I'm kind of putting it down to the Chinese food I had for dinner yesterday. Just because it's the only thing I can think of. The swollen face now is, she's coming back to more snatchedness. My face was so swollen this morning, lads. But the walk, and I actually had the most therapeutic time. So I played like bops, like actual bops, and just danced around my kitchen. I put it all on my Instagram story. So if you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen that. But I'll link the playlist. I made a playlist on Spotify of just songs that like were such bops back in the day, and like they weren't what's the word, like overplayed chart songs kind of. They were more like, I don't know, either way. And then I was playing Akon's old albums, and I realized that I know every single word to every single one of his songs, like even the not so popular ones, because I was an Akon stan. Like Akon's first album was the first album I bought. I know I'm drinking out of a bottle of bottled water. We don't stand this, but if you watched last week's vlog, you know that the water situation has me terrified, and I drink too much water to consume water that is disgusting, you know. Yeah, sorry, I another bottle of water. I bought a 6-pack, but I'm actually going to walk to town later and just buy loads of the glass bottles of water. They're only $1.50 for, I think it's a litre. So I'll just buy a few of them. Because I actually drink so much water, and I'm not drinking out of the tap until there's like a hose pipe ban. So basically you can't use your hose pipe in your house because obviously the water levels are so low. So until the ban is lifted, it's kind of dodgy to be drinking the tap water, which is disgusting. But yeah, my brain is going at 7,000 miles an hour since I decided to start this podcast, which I'm actually very excited about. But I'm going to research it a bit more and just know what mic I need to get, because that's the main thing for me. Because I'm like, if I'm going to start a podcast, then I feel like the mic needs to be chef's kiss, you know? I feel like I've vlogged a lot today. I'm kind of in a chatty mood. I need to film. Oh yeah, also castor oil mask in my hair because I put it in last night with a view to washing my hair today. But then I remembered that I ordered shampoo last week from Space NK. I ordered the Briogeo one for my scalp, and that arrived in Dublin last night, so I'm assuming it'll be with me tomorrow. So I'm like, there's no point. So I only wash my hair once a week. So obviously I want to use the new shampoo, so I'm just gonna rock I'm gonna slick it into a bun, I think. It looks like my hair's so greasy, but I actually don't care. Like, is Chinese food that bad? Is that why I feel so vile? Like, I feel so vile. So anyway, I totally forgot to tell you. So, hi, my name is Rebecca Short and I have an interest in politics. Why? Because I realize that having an interest in politics is kind of paramount, because politics affects your life, and if you aren't of that opinion, then you need to kind of reevaluate your opinion. What a tourist thing to say. So if you don't agree with me, basically you have to change your mindset. No, but like, do you know, the politicians that are voted in obviously are the ones who make the rules about your life. So, you know, you should be interested. Either way. So it was announced today. Sorry, I actually can't speak because the annoyance. So it was announced today that, so a little bit of backstory, but not too long because I don't want to blabber. A few months ago, if you watch the vlogs every Sunday, if you are part of the vlog squad and you're a strong member, you will have seen me going voting. I think it was February, before the lockdown. So I voted, I exercised my right to vote, and I educated myself. There's literally a quiz online you can take if you just don't like self-educating. So there is no excuse, in my opinion. Either way, I voted, great. As did a lot of young people, extra great. And the young people actually made a historic change. So, well, I'm assuming it was mostly young people who vote for them, because the older generation are kind of stuck in their ways. Anyway, so that's not a generalization. If you're older and you are woke, we love that for you. So I exercised my right to vote, as did many, and for the first time ever, question mark, I'm not sure. First time in a long time, if ever, Sinn Féin got the majority vote. As a single party, they got the majority vote. But somehow, our government, which was announced today, is made up of Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael and Greens-ish, but not really. So, like, between Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael and Greens, there's 54% of the vote, but that's 3 parties. But the Sinn Féin party alone got most of the vote. So it works in a messed up way, basically, to keep the people down, you know, to keep the people who have been in power forever in power. It's lovely. So Micheál Martin is our new Taoiseach. Rotating. They're doing a rotation. So I'm assuming every few months they're gonna just rotate between Micheál and Mr. Leo Varadkar. So I'm planning my moving vlogs coming soon. Bit of history about Fianna Fáil, not to bore you, but the last time I think Fianna Fáil were in power, or Fine Gael, one of the two, because basically they've been in power for like ever, the two of them rotating. So last time they were in power, there was the whole banks crash where basically they made a boo-boo and did something with houses that I'm trying to explain it in normal terms to make it easier for you to understand if you're either A, not from Ireland, or B, don't know politics. So basically they sold all the houses to the bank and then had to buy them back off the bank for like double, if not more, the price. Anyway, so that was great. And after that then, Fianna Fáil was in power, which led us to our lovely recession. one of Ireland's biggest recessions. Awful times for many. I was a teenager at the time, so I remember not fun. As a child of two entrepreneurs, people who own their own business, not fun, not positive. I saw firsthand what it did. Obviously, yes, I'm still blessed, I'm still lucky, you know, it didn't get very bad for my family, but like everyone was affected, especially business owners and like the regular people of the world, working class. So yeah, basically Fianna Fáil's back in power. Going by the last time they handled the recession, all they care about is money in their pockets and not people. So yeah, I will be leaving Ireland. I'm not exaggerating. Like, I remember I said in the last vlog that like I wouldn't vibe with settling in Ireland, and that is still true, if not more true. What? Like, basically everyone went out, used their vote, and still didn't get in. It angers me so much, so much. So much. Anyway, so that's great. So yeah, moving vlogs coming soon. Well, not moving right now, you know, we're trying to save money on a budget, and I'm actually trying to budget. It's interesting. One part of me is like, I'm trying to budget. Other part of me is like, okay, so €100 on a mic for my podcast, but it's an investment. Anyway, so yes, I am trying to save, and yes, I will be planning on immigrating again. Round 2. Yeah, I don't know where I'm gonna go, like, honestly. I was contemplating moving to Brazil for a while, and I thought that'd be really good for the vlogs. Like, imagine me putting up a vlog being like, I'm moving to Brazil, like my whole journey and everything. But I don't know, is that a good move either, really, to be honest? So I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going somewhere, so I thought I'd let you all know. Good morning, good morning. I still have the castor oil in my hair, lads. I actually feel like an oil slick. So oily, but like good for my hair. So it's fine. Good morning, it is Tuesday. Ordered the mic and everything. So podcast coming soon, very exciting. I'm excited. I'm gonna do like, I think I'm gonna do weekly episodes, but then I'm gonna have a Patreon where there's like bonus episodes and like things, like I'm gonna talk about everything. So like the podcast will be like, you know, personal, but then the Patreon situation is gonna be like almost like not X-rated, but like things you wouldn't talk about and just publish online, do that kind of way. So I'm very excited. I've loads of ideas, and my boyfriend actually agreed to do a podcast with me, which like he is the king of privacy, so that should be, not right now because clearly we're not in the same country, but sometime. And yeah, so I'm gonna do a podcast I think every Monday, because I feel like Monday's a good day for a podcast. Ordered the mic, like it's happening. Like we just make decisions and run with it, you know. And I think I got that from well, it was a quote from 50 Cent's book that I'm reading, which I mentioned it last week, but like 10 out of 10. I'm gonna link it in the description. You should all listen to it. I don't care who you are, where you are, what you're doing. It's motivational. But I think it was just like, just do the shit kind of thing. Like obviously like Nike's just do it, but it was like, you don't think about it, you just do it. And that's what I'm doing with the podcast. So I'm excited. I'm gonna have like, it's gonna be up on Spotify for like free, and Apple Podcasts and wherever else people listen to their podcasts. And then I'm gonna do like a whole Patreon thing, and I have big plans for the Patreon. So the Patreon, I don't know if you know what Patreon is, but it's like, the best way I can explain it is like, it's like a monthly subscription thing. I think it's like €4 a month or something, like nothing crazy. I'm not getting ahead of myself, but then you've like access to like exclusive episodes and like photo, and like it'll just be like a very personal kind of community that I want to create. Because obviously there's so many things I want to talk about, but like so many things I'm like, can't really talk about that in the vlogs, like, you know. And also like I could talk for days on end about multiple subjects. So I'd like go in really depth to things, which I think would be fun. And I have a few guests in mind already, and like, it's gonna be fun. Like, I feel like it's gonna be a really fun, laid back situation. So I'm very excited about that. But anyway, see, I'm procrastinating. I need to clean this absolute tip. Like, everything just ends up on my floor. Oh my god, I got this delivery this morning. This is not PR from Space and K, unfortunately. But like, how glam is this delivery box? The bum cream is back in my life, lads. I'm so excited to have a shower and moisturize myself, but I said I'm not allowed to do it until I clean my room and work out. But it is back and better than ever. So that is one exciting thing in my package. But then, oh, this is the next. So it is the wooooooo hair care brand, and it is new on my radar. I've seen them for a while, and I've seen a few people talk about them, and I have told you how bad my scalp is. So this is expensive. This is not cheap shampoo, but I'm going to test it and see, is it worth the coin? Because I have it before of my scalp. I'm very excited to shower and stuff. So I'm going to listen to this while I clean my room. One of the best books I've ever read. So let's clean this situation. And yeah, I need to work out. It's a very rainy day. I woke up at 8 AM to the sound of rain. Still drinking bottled water, again in plastic, very bad. I hate myself. So yeah, actually, if you've any idea about topics or subjects or things that you want me to chat about in the podcast, please comment them below, because obviously you all be the ones listening to it. So your feedback is much appreciated. And like suggestions of topics. I have a few in my head, but like I'd like to know what you'd kind of want to hear me talk about more in depth. And I'm excited, but I'm procrastinating, so we need to go clean this room. I'm expecting my hair to feel like silk as well after my shower, so I'm excited for that. Okay, let's go. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just out of the shower, but I had to give you an update. But I just had to update you because I'm just out of the shower. As you can see, my hair is clean. We have no more castor oil in my hair. Literally, I put it in Sunday morning. So nearly 72 hours of castor oil. So it was in my hair all day Sunday, all day Monday, all day Tuesday, and I just washed it out. But I washed it out with my new shampoo. I've literally just used it. So it is the wooooooo. I need to figure out how to pronounce this brand. I think I'm pronouncing it correctly. wooooooo. This anyway. The shampoo that I ordered. The expensive shampoo. It's expensive. It's not cheap. She's not cheap, honeys, but don't worry. I will link any bargains I find. It's actually sold out like everywhere. It's hard to get your hands on. I was trying to get it from Cult Beauty, it was sold out. I was trying to get it from like a good few different sites and it was sold out. Either way, I just used it and I had a peek at my scalp in the mirror and she looks a lot less flaky. I'll update you when I dry and blow dry my hair how it feels, but I did have a peek at my scalp in the mirror and there's no flakes that I can see, which is good. Or not flakes, it was like little dandruffy bits, like really attractive. But like every time I showered they would still be in my hair, and I was using like the Bumble and Bumble Sunday shampoo, which is a clarifying one, and I was using the System Professional's Balance Scalp Mask and nothing was working. So I don't know, was it my stress? Probably. I'm not really stressed anymore though, so that probably helps. But I will update you. I'm actually working on a scalp video, seeing as my scalp got so bad, and I'm just trying out a few things and seeing do they work. Literally, it's so good. I'm having a pre-bed shower, which normally I don't do. Normally I'm more of a morning shower kind of gal, like if I'm going for a full like body hair moment. But I just decided, I was like, I need to get this out of my hair, like the castor oil, 3 days. But yeah, I'm filming a very exciting video tomorrow. I asked you all on my Instagram again, if you are subscribed to me on YouTube, it would be worth your while to follow my Instagram, because I always ask for these questions on Instagram just because it's the easiest place to ask things. But I asked you all for your favorite song, and basically I'm gonna rate your music taste. So I'm excited. I don't know, I kind of like these videos, like these kind of more like fun videos, and I think that'll be fun. So I'm dying tomorrow now. I'm gonna do my makeup and everything. I haven't done my makeup in a while. Went and did a food shop, sorry for the lack of food shop haul, but I was hangry. And also I bought loads more glass bottles of water, just because I'm not for this whole water situation. Like I was talking to my dad today and I was like, Dad, that's disgusting that like the water valves are so low. That like, I was like, why was there not like a announcement? Like I was like, why didn't they tell people that like, hey, you're actually drinking water that could potentially make you sick at the moment? And Dad was like, oh, they probably didn't want people to know. And I was like, this is the problem with your generation. I was like, Dad, no disrespect. Like they just don't really question things. Like, why isn't the government telling us that the water valves are so low that like we're drinking dirt? Like, is that not important? You don't, like, people could get like diarrhea, or like an upset stomach, you could get really sick. And like older people, I'm sorry, it seems like a no-brainer to me. So anyway, I'm petrified of the water now in the tap. I'm the type of person, when I hear something like that, I can't unhear it. So I bought loads of bottles of glass water bottles. They're 750 ml, which isn't really great for me because I drink like 3 to 4 liters of water a day. Okay, I know it's very pink now, but my hair feels so nice, and also she's growing. Like every time because I haven't been using much heat or like drying and straightening my hair often, I like don't realize the length, and then she's growing. I double check my scalp there in the mirror and there's no sign of dandruff or dryness, and I'm actually so happy. Like, because I love wearing my hair in the middle parting, and obviously when your hair is in the middle parting, if you've like dandruff or dryness, you can see it, and especially when I do this slick bun. But yeah, so far so good. So, and also the Briogeo shampoo, it smells really pepperminty and stunning, and your hair, like my hair feels so clean after it. I can't wait to get a bit of a chop though. I know I'm just saying my hair is growing, but like the ends need to be snipped off. It needs to go, and my hair is all light at the ends, obviously because it was blonde. But yeah, it's like 10:10. I'm going to bed now. Trying to still do the asleep before 10:30, 11 kind of situation. So yeah, talk to you in the morning. I hit 2K! Lads! Sorry, I just ran up the stairs with the excitement. Whew. But yeah, I hit 2K! I woke up this morning and I have 1,991. And I was like, lads, I think today will be the day, like, to myself, obviously. I wasn't talking to anyone. I was like, I think today will be the day. So I put it up on my Instagram story. I was like, might hit 2K today. And then obviously some people who hadn't subscribed was like, oh, we'll subscribe to her, you know, get her to the 2K. So I hit 2K in the middle of my Kiki workout. I was sweating and it was a break and I just refreshed it. Thank you, shout out to all of you. Look at us smashing goals. If you don't want to watch the vlogs, you might not know, but I said, I think it was a few weeks ago, I have the screenshot, I'll put it on the screen, and I screenshot Social Blade's predictions for me, and they predicted me to hit 2K in July. And I was like, all right, before July I'm hitting the 2K. So that was my goal, and first of all I wanted to do it before the end of May, but that didn't happen. But it's fine because we still did it in June. 17th of June, 2K. can't cope. Like, and part of me is like, oh my god, where'll I be this time next year? Also, my mic is getting delivered today, which is very exciting. And I'm filming today, and I actually need to film now because I need to, it's 1 o'clock and I want to have filmed, edited and uploaded by 6. So I have 5 hours, which I think is fine because I don't think it'll probably only take me an hour to film, and then probably 2-ish hours to edit and then upload. So we're on track, but I have to have a shower and stuff now. Obviously I washed my hair last night. The scalp is not dry. There is no like little flakes or little dandruff. So that is amazing. Dandruff, I don't know. Either way, that's not on my head and I'm buzzing. That's the universe. I'm actually a witch. Like this week alone, in the last week, I have been a guest on a podcast. I have been asked by a major brand that I've been a big fan of for years to be a part of their like 3rd birthday. And I've decided to start a podcast and now I've hit 2K. I'm just saying. When you work with the universe works with you. Also, I'm nearly finished 50 Cent / Curtis Jackson's book. I have laughed, I have cried, I have been blown away. Like, honestly, I think it's going to be the book I recommend to everyone from now on because it's so full of wisdom, and I'm listening to it on Audible as well, which is nice because he narrates the book. Like any accent someone's talking, I can understand it. It's actually a hidden talent of mine. But either way, if you can understand accents easily, I would recommend getting it on Audible. But if not, you can just buy the physical one. But it's a great book, lads. Absolutely great book. So yeah, that's the plan for today. I need to charge the camera now, go for a shower, moisturize my body with my Brazilian Bum Bum cream, which I'm so excited for. Good morning. Ooh, uploaded a new YouTube video this morning, and it is Thursday, and normally my videos go up Wednesday, but the video I filmed yesterday took a lot longer to film and edit than I thought. So I stayed up late last night, bold girl, stayed up till like 1 AM, half 1, finishing off the video, and it has gone live and I really like it. It's kind of a fun one, but I feel like I used a lot of energy yesterday, both filming that and then after that me and Barbara went for we went for such a long walk, and we went to Tesco in Manor, and we did that, and then we had dinner. It was really nice and really chill, but like she left at 10 and then I had to go edit that video, and I was like, so yeah, I should get up and work out now, but I'm starving. I'm so hungry. I can't wait to get more tattoos. Side note. I don't know, did I show you this or have I talked about my tattoo? But this is my tattoo. It looks off center when I hold up my hand. When I look at it, yes, that's kind of monster in my bed. I just finished it. But when I look at my tattoo, it's centered, and that's all that matters, because I'm the one looking at it so often because it's inside my wrist. But when I hold up my wrist, it looks off center, but it's not. Anyway, it's a bamboo tattoo, and I got it in Thailand last year, and I adore it, and I want to get more. I had planned to get one for my birthday, but Miss Rona just messed that up, didn't she? I actually just had a bit of a chat on my Instagram stories, and I was basically talking about like how like a global pandemic would be similar in ways to a world war, where like life as you know it kind of changes for months and months. And I was just basically telling everyone on Instagram, like, when you wake up, however you feel, you need to acknowledge that feeling and like be okay with that feeling, and not kind of pretend that you're fine if you're not, you know, and just know that however you feel when you wake up in the morning is totally normal, because there is no normal way to feel during a global pandemic, you know. So I was just kind of saying how like making YouTube videos, 3 videos a week, and like filming and doing bits on Instagram and now starting my podcast is like my way of coping, and exercising, like all those things is my way of coping, like channeling my energy into creativity. So without you during this coronavirus, like I don't know where my mental space would be. Like I'd say it would be in the gutter. And that's not saying that like everyone who is going through the global pandemic should make YouTube videos, because obviously everyone deals with things different way, but I know that being creative makes me feel good. So whatever makes you feel good, throw yourself into that. Like whether it's painting, whether it's meditation, exercise, reading, going for walks, exercising, watching TV, watching movies, watching, like whatever it is that makes you feel amazing, do that, because that is how you will cope. And just be aware that, like, you know, whatever you feel is normal and valid. I just wanted to reiterate that, because I always get questions being like, how are you so positive? How do you remain so positive? Blah, blah, blah. And to be honest, I really do think, and this is from Gary Vee because I adore him, it's self-awareness. It's being self-aware of, like, today it is 5 to 12. I've been up since 9 o'clock and I'm still in bed because that's what I feel like doing. Like, does that make, like, that is what I feel like I didn't feel like getting up, so I didn't. It's not that I can't, like, it's that I don't feel like it, you know? Because I think there's a difference between being self-aware and allowing yourself to do what you feel like, than, you know, obviously if you have like any issues or anything like that, you might feel, and there was definitely times in my life where I just didn't want to get up and didn't want to get out of bed, because like, what was the point? You get me? And they're two very different things. And I feel like if your mental is suffering during quarantine, like, it's good to talk, it's good to be aware, it's good to journal, and it's good to, if you need to, talk to a professional. Like, honestly, like, no positive, like, in some cases, no positivity chats are going to make you feel better, and that's normal. All this is normal. Everything is normal, because the world is not normal at the moment. I'm starving. I'm so hungry. So I was going to work out, but like, I'm so hungry. So I think I'm going to get up, clean my room, eat, and then work out. And then I'm going to have a chill day. Like, I'm literally going to watch a load of YouTube videos that I've been meaning to get so far. Mercury retrograde is here, which basically means, if you don't know what that is, it's basically mental pursuits and connections break down. The Mercury retrograde period is best used as a time for inner reflection. It's not a good time for making new decisions or new business plans, but it is ideal on reflecting on your current situation. It is best to quietly observe your inner process during Mercury retrograde and to carry forward with your pre-existing plans. Ask yourself, where am I heading in my life at this particular juncture? Then try to move forward with new directions only after Mercury has gone direct, and perhaps even a fortnight beyond, when Mercury has left its retrograde shadow. So basically, Mercury retrograde is like not a good time for like signing contracts or like making new business decisions or like anything like that, because all communication, like your laptop might break, your camera might break, your phone might break, the internet might go funny, like you might take someone else up wrong, someone else might take you up wrong. It's all Mercury retrograde, it's all fine. I can't wait for TK Maxx to open and just get a few candles. I feel like that's what I need in my life. I know, very random, like, so random. Like me chatting about Mercury retrograde and then being like, okay, but where are the candles? You know those sleeps you have where you feel like you're awake the whole night, or you feel like you were like awake, like it's like a restless sleep, but then you wake up early because you haven't really slept all night and you feel fine? That was me today. Sorry, I just had mints and I was checking there wasn't any on my face. Lads, we're still drinking out of feckin' plastic water bottles. I hate myself so much. I have loads of glass ones, they like were really expensive to keep buying because I drink so much water. And then my dad bought these, but I'm making sure to recycle them all. And these, like, they're actually, these are made from 51% recycled plastic, so at least that's better than something. But tomorrow I'm actually going to walk to Manor, to Home Store More, and buy myself a bobble bottle, so it has like a little filter in it and it like filters the water, just because I'm so terrified of the disgusting poo bug infested water that is apparently fine to drink, but it's obviously not. Like, maybe I'm wild expecting that, you know, maybe I shouldn't be expecting that. Maybe it's me, maybe I'm the problem. But so wild. But it really did throw me, and I feel like for a few days as well I didn't drink enough water because I just didn't have bottled water. I didn't want to drink the tap water. And just as I took a sip of that bottle of water, I realized I've been washing my face with this poo water, and I've been getting like, I have a spot here on my forehead. I don't know, can you see it now? It's kind of gone. See here? I'm not that girl now being like, my skin's so spotty, and having like one spot, because I used to hate them when I had full blown acne. I'd be like, girl, you have spots, look at this face, full of acne. But I had a spot here, and I have one on my chin, I have one here, and I just have been breaking out in a few little spots, and it's probably from the water. It's probably from the water. Hold on, I'm actually gonna Google it. Hose pipe ban Ireland. Let's go and see what the news says. Oh, lovely. 3 days ago. Hose pipe ban will not be lifted despite rainfall. I don't know. There is a water shortage though, and I saw that post where a doctor said basically that like it barely rained. Like, you saw it, you watched the vlogs, you saw all the blue skies. Like, from the start of Quar in like what, feckin' March, until for all of March, all of April and all of May, like it rained, I'd say about 2 days. So anyway, bobble bottle is on my agenda for tomorrow. It was supposed to be on my agenda today, but my eyes, like, I'm considering going to sleep in the next half an hour. Like, do you get when your eyes feel like really heavy, and it's just like, it would be nicer to close them to that kind of way. I just feel very tired, and I'm like in my own head to myself when I talk to myself. I'm like, Rebecca, if you go to sleep now, you can wake up early, you can get your YouTube video filmed in the morning, because I'm doing a skincare video for tomorrow's upload. So if I get it filmed in the morning, then I can edit it super quick, because skincare video won't take long to edit, I think. And then I can upload that tomorrow, and then I'm gonna record like a little intro to my podcast. So have I told you the name? I think I have, but I made a little logo. It's nothing fancy, it's nothing exciting, but I just thought it was kind of cute. So obviously the podcast is called Love That For Me. I'm telling you before anyone. I'm literally not announcing it until Monday, until the first episode goes up. But if you watch the vlogs, you will know that the name is Love That For Me. And oh, I just love the name. I don't know why. But like, I asked on Instagram for you to guess what the name of the podcast is. And like, not being bad, but some people's guesses, I was like, the creativity was just not there. Like, the podcast name some people were suggesting, I was like, no, you know, that kind of way. So thank God I didn't ask people for suggestions, because I thought of the name myself. So yeah, it is Love That For Me, the podcast. It will be available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever else you listen to your podcast. Hey, I'm starting a podcast. It's called Love That For Me. You know, that kind of vibes. So I will link that, and if you do listen to podcasts, add me to your list, because I'm gonna keep you entertained, honeys. Sorry, I haven't vlogged all day. It's Friday night. Lads, I love my bedroom. Oh, it's like my sanctuary, like the lights. I haven't vlogged all day, like all day. I got up and I had to film a video for my channel. So I did my full skincare routine. So lads, I finally dropped the skincare routine that has been having me glowing from the gods. Texture on point, redness diminished, and just fab. Like, so I kind of filmed that and edited that kind of all day, and I didn't do much else really. What else did I do? I don't think I did much. So yeah, I actually totally just did not vlog. There was another announcement today. Leo Varadkar, our Taoiseach, made an announcement, and basically hair salons are allowed to open from the 29th, which is not Monday coming, the Monday after. And I'm so excited, and I hope I get an appointment quickly. I had one booked before quarantine, like I have one booked for like the 4th of April or something, so I'm hoping that I'm like high on the priority list. Part of me, because I haven't got my hair done in so long, wants to go like wild and do something a bit mental, but the other part of me is like, no Rebecca, stick to this hair journey, so I'll probably just get a trim. But yeah, and also the gyms are opening on the 29th. This is all happening so fast. Part of me is kind of like, is this a good idea? Is there, oh, see, I don't trust the government as it is, so like, you just don't know. And I think as well, because I see places like Australia and New Zealand, because I know people who live there, like when I see how like they're treating things, and like Ireland isn't good like statistically, you know, which is frightening. So I don't know. I'm just kind of trying not to focus on the bigger picture, because there's nothing I can do to change that, and I have no power. So what I am doing is I'm focusing on doing my podcast, which I'm so excited to start. I'm just gonna test my mic now. This is my little mic. Isn't she adorable? Like, I think me and her could be best friends. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, go. Saturday, 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 Saturday. Hi, hello, good morning, happy Saturday, everyone. How are we doing? I'm just in the middle of doing my morning skincare. Sitting down doing my morning skincare. It's so windy outside, but I have all my windows open because I like to air out the room in the morning. You know, get rid of the whole sleep smell, question mark. But you know, the whole like your room feels sleepy after a night's sleep, or is that just me? Like, I like to freshen up my room in the morning. And tomorrow is Father's Day. Last week, Mom's birthday. The week before that, Ben's birthday. Tomorrow, Father's Day. In a few weeks' time, other brother's birthday. Like, why does everything happen at once? So yeah, I must go to town now and pick up a few bits for Father's Day. I actually don't know, is my dad going to be here tomorrow or not, because he's currently up with my granddad in Galway, because my granddad wasn't feeling so hot. So hopefully he's fine, but awkward cough. I don't know if he's gonna be here, but we're gonna get the Father's Day stuff ready anyway. So I need a card and I need to sort something else out, and then I have cupcakes. I'm collecting cupcakes in the morning from Isabel, the girl who did the birthday cake for my mom. I think we're going to Una's house tonight. So yeah, I think we're going to her house at 7. So I want to have this video edited before then, because I think I'm gonna have a drink tonight. But like 1 or 2, like nothing major. I'm going crazy, party girl. I think I am, I don't know, maybe I'm not. It's such a waste of calories for me, alcohol. Like, if they had this with alcohol, that would be a different ball game. But yeah, alcohol just, I don't like the taste. You already know, I've told you multiple times, the only alcohol I like is like Malibu Coke, Jack and Coke maybe if I'm feeling a bit wild, or like cocktails which are full of sugar. So very high calorific drinks, and I don't know, alcohol just isn't my bliss. So yeah, there's that. But I'm getting pizza tonight from Greg's, which I'm excited about. So I need to edit. Lads, sorry. Look at my skin after doing my little serum moisturizer SPF moment. This SPF is my favorite thing in the world. That might be a bit of an overstatement. Do what I have to do now as well though. I'm gonna walk to town and do all my bits, and then hopefully I'll come back, and I want to be editing by 2 o'clock. So it's 12:30 now. So I think that's a good aim. So I have an hour and a half. So I'm gonna drink my Monster now, and when I'm in town I have to get water because I'm out of water again and I'm still terrified. I have to get it in the glass bottle as well because I hate doing that to the world. Like, I feel like I'm not as hydrated as usual because I'm terrified of the water. Also, I don't know what I vlogged this week. Like, I don't know what this week was, but there's something very exciting happening next week. And I'm like, will I make it its own video? Will I keep it for the vlogs? But I think the vlogs deserve this kind of content that I'm doing on Monday. It's, oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. But anyway, my camera's battery is flashing at me now. So I might go to town and come back to a little haul of what I got. I feel good today. I had my final 8-week check-in, week 8 check-in with Kiki. It's actually not my final check-in though, because I'm staying on with her for another 8 weeks. You know, we're making progress, we're making changes, and I'm just working towards my goals, honeybees. And also, my gym is open in a week. Like a week tomorrow for you. Like a week Monday, the 29th. My gym is open. And I will be running to the gym. Like Stairmaster, treadmill, like uphill sprints, like all the things I couldn't do at home, like squats, hip thrusting with so much weight. And then I'll probably be like, whoa, where's my strength gone? You know, that kind of way. That's the way it's gonna go. But anyway, I'll chat to you later. Oh, my skin. I'm soaked. Soaked to the skin. Also, my hair looks, oh, look how see-through. Anyway, got soaked, walked to town. It was actually lovely when I walked. I would have said it was tropical, warm even. And was in town, that was great. Went into CH, got the present for Dad. So I got him, I'm not gonna flip the camera now because that's way too much effort. This aftershave, it's 100ml. It is the Karl Lagerfeld Bois de Cèdre. I don't know, but I got him that aftershave, lovely. And we got him a World's Greatest Dad card on Father's Day. I don't know why there's a bear on top of a world, but sure, look, I really don't know what that means. I really don't. But it says Happy Father's Day on the inside, so that's all I care about. And then I got this for myself because I was like, Rebecca, you're walking around in the rain, getting all Father's Day stuff together. You like are a queen, you know, self-love. And I bought myself the CeraVe facial moisturizing lotion, the PM one, because what's on Vi's face, if you don't follow her, lad, she is skincare queen, and she says this is great for nighttime. So I got it to use my skin at nighttime because I'm running out of my Dermalogica one that I use both day and night. If you watch my, sorry, I want to balance you on something. We're currently balanced on the aftershave box and marmalade. Who said I'm not resourceful? Hi, Ben. So anyway, so I got myself that and I lost my train of thought. So my Dermalogica moisturizer, which if you have seen my skincare video, you will know. If you haven't, watch that after, lovely. But I use basically the same moisturizer day and night because I didn't have a night cream. I was like, Rebecca, you're gonna go through it doubly fast because you're using it day and night. So I said I would try this one out because I really like CeraVe. It has 3 essential ceramides, niacinamide and hyaluronic acid, fragrance free, and it helps restore the protective skin barrier. So we love that for me. Apply liberally. So I'm excited to use this at night time. And now I need to, do you know what? We're gonna finish the vlog here. iPhone vlogging, because my camera's upstairs. I need to eat and I need to edit. I'm actually soaking wet. I can't finish off a vlog like this, lads. So I have any respect for myself. So anyway, so then I went to the donut place. Remember I said I was so excited to get a Kinder Bueno donut? I think I told you, if not, like that was the main reason I wanted to go to town, because I was like, yes, Father's Day, like we love that, like best daughter in the world. But I was like, okay, when you're down there, Rebecca, you can get a John Doe's Kinder Bueno donut that you've been craving all week. Went to John Doe's, sold out. So we don't love that for me. Like we don't love that for me at all. I'm very sad about it. I've been craving it all week. Like I've been wanting one all week. And I was like, right, you'll finish your 8 weeks with Kiki, like get a donut. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna have to go shower and wash my hair, I'd say, before, because I'm meeting the girls later. I think I already told you that. If you made it this far watching the Sunday vlog, comment below if you enjoyed this vlog. Let me know in the comments what was your favorite part. I'm trying to think what I did this week, and to be honest, I don't think I did anything exciting. Sorry. Sorry that my life just is not exciting at the moment. I mean, but that's what these vlogs are for. Like imagine in like 10 years when I'm 36 and like maybe I have children or like nieces or nephews or someone, and they're like, what happened that time when like the coronavirus basically like stopped the world? And I'll be like, hold on guys, I have a movie. We have some vlogs to catch up on. And I can show them everything, which is kind of weird. Like that's a weird thought. It's like, hi kids, hi nieces and nephews, hey guys, hi husband. Lol, imagine if I'm not married. I actually don't care. If I'm not married, it's not meant to be. It's not for my energy. Anyway, whoever is watching this in the future, hello, hi. I'm gonna talk to you later. Next week, I'm doing something very exciting and I feel like you'll all adore it. And I'm gonna keep it for the vlog. I was gonna put it in its own video, but I'm like, Rebecca, the vlogs deserve. Like last week, they got a Primark haul, Penny's haul. So yeah, I don't know what I did this week. I don't think it was interesting, but you know, some weeks aren't interesting and that's life. C'est la vie.